What is up, guys? And in today's video we are going to be on some Destiny 2, talking about the upcoming expansion, Destiny 2 Forsaken. This expansion is looking to be very promising and hopefully to revitalize the game even more than what it already has been with Warmind. And today I'm going to be basically talking about how to prepare for the DLC, basically things that you can do to prepare for it. So if you guys want to know my thoughts, I will be getting the DLC. I already have it pre-ordered. I'm going to be trying to hit level 50 as quickly as possible, running through everything to try and get as close to max light as I can as soon as possible. Be raid ready as soon as possible, go into the raid hopefully within the first week. And yeah, like I said, today we're going to be talking about ways to prepare, things you can do to get ready, things that you can do now to just kind of prepare for the upcoming release. So I guess we can start out simple. What we're gonna do first is take a trip over to Tess Everis. Now, you might be thinking, oh, why would I go to Tess to prepare for Forsaken? Well, you see, she has Fire Team medallions. These can be used to increase XP, loot, and just overall just make things more efficient. So I would be buying some of these if you have the leftover Bright Dust. If not, won't make that big of a difference, but it does help to at least have some of them. They last for 4 hours, so you only really need a couple. You don't need that many. That's one of the ways to prepare. Also, what you could be doing is getting your weapons set. Like for example, let me bring over a few things. But basically what I mean by that is basically to be picking what elements you want for all of your weapons. So for example, my EP SMG, I have that at ARC, which I just got this today. I'm so happy about it. I just wanted it for Crucible. But it can be pretty decent in PvP. I mean PvE, my bad. Alright, let me transfer some stuff over. Like stuff like this basically. Going. And just stuff like this. So basically what you want to do is try to have weapons that you like, masterwork them. If you have a lot of cores, which I'll be getting to that later, and basically masterwork them for whatever stat you want and be putting whatever element you want. If you guys did not know, in Forsaken, basically what will be happening is this mod slot, this entire energy, like weapon damage mod slot, is going to be going away for mod slots that actually mean more. So your weapons will be locked on August 28th. Your weapons will lock at whatever elemental type you have them at. So for example, my Conspirator is going to lock at Void on August 28th. My Valkadon is going to lock at Solar on August 28th. Same with my Mananan, same with my Heart of Time. Those are all going to lock on that day. So make sure you have whatever you want set up. Your Escalation Protocol shotgun does not matter because it will be locked at Solar no matter what you do. The same with the Sniper, which I'll transfer that over real quick. Just show what I mean. This will be locked at Solar. So no matter if you change it to Void, whatever, this gun will be locked at Solar. But what I would recommend doing, and this goes for everyone, if you have this shotgun, the Zenith of your kind, put it to Void. The reasoning for this is because the Escalation Protocol shotgun is locking at Solar, meaning you cannot do the Tractor Cannon combo. So the only other way to do this with a shotgun that exists in this game right now that is top tier is with the Zenith of your kind. Put it to Void. Make sure it is at Void the day the DLC, or August 28th, and you will be set. The next thing I want to go over is I want to touch on this real quick, actually. One of my friends mentioned this to me about collecting bounties and doing them, and I don't know if they're predetermined or not, but there's a chance of getting legendary gear, and Crucible rewards. So if these are not predetermined, the way this will work is when you turn these in on Forsaken, whenever the DLC comes out, you could have a chance at getting new weapons and with different roles and new shaders and all kinds of stuff. Don't know if it's going to work, but might as well try it. I'm stacking up bounties. I turned in a couple because I had to pretty much. But next thing I want to go over is gunsmith materials. Now, make sure you are stacking these up as you are playing. Basically, what they're doing with gunsmith materials is currently it takes 40 gunsmith materials to level up Banshee once. But on August 28th or September 4th, I don't know the exact date, whenever this is going to go into effect, but September 4th is when it matters, is you are going to need 100 of them to rank him up. So what I'm trying to do and what I would advise everyone to do is try to stack up as many as you can. At this point in the game, you really shouldn't be needing gunsmith materials for anything else. So you might as well just be stocking them up and getting them ready. I'd say ideally you want anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 because that is a guaranteed 50 packages. I mean 20 to 50 packages. So I would say that is ideal. That way you can get a bunch of new weapons with a bunch of different roles and all kinds of new stuff, new mods, mod components. I'll touch on that in a second. So that's one thing. Another thing, if you have any planetary tokens like Mars tokens, Io tokens, EDZ tokens, turn those in right now because that will get you gunsmith materials. They will also get you masterwork shards and other stuff that you may or may not need. And also you could potentially complete the gear set, which if you care about that stuff, go for it. But the reason I want to get rid of these is because starting on September 4th or August 28th, like I said, I don't know the exact day, these will be pretty much worthless. So might as well turn these in as we're talking or as we're waiting for the DLC to come out. Next thing I want to touch on about tokens, make sure you are stacking up on your Vanguard and Crucible tokens. Best way to do this is whenever it's a really quick nightfall like the Tree of Probabilities or the Will of the Thousands, just a really quick nightfall that you can speedrun through. Make sure you go into a group, we'll go in with a group of people, spend like 2 hours in there just running through the nightfall, and make sure you're popping a Boon of the Vanguard at the start of every one. That way you're getting around anywhere from 7 to 15 tokens per. So you're doing that for about 2 hours. Each nightfall is going to take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. You could get a shit ton of tokens within that amount of time. Same with Crucible, running like a 6 stack or however many. Pop these every game, and you can start stacking up Crucible tokens. The reason for this is because you can turn these in the day Forsaken comes out, get a bunch of new weapons, bunch of new shaders, bunch of new armor, and with random rolls, it's going to really help you out and get you that quick start that you need. Personally, myself, I'm going to probably be spending the first 15 to 30 minutes in the tower when the DLC launches, just turning stuff in and getting weapons. Next thing I wanted to, also Iron Banner tokens, if you have those, save those up if you have everything, get those ready, because those will also be transferring. Next thing I want to touch on are planetary materials. Now, these are going to be the new infusion fuel mixed with legendary shards. So, it's no longer Glimmer and legendary shards. You're going to need planetary materials. Personally, myself, I'm going to try and have at least 100 of each. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to try to. Blue ones are completely irrelevant. Turn those in now. Make sure you are keeping the green ones. The green ones are the only ones that matter. And make sure you're not turning those in as well, also. Next thing I want to touch on is mod components. So if you look at my mod page, most of these are blue mods. That's how pretty much everyone's is. Let me change this because it's bothering me. So basically, these purple mods up here, unless they're transmat effects, if they're not elemental mods and you're still not configuring everything, or if you're not going to have any use for these, like me at this point, then you might as well just get rid of them. Like, I'm going to get rid of the rest of these because I'm really not going to need them anymore. But basically, just get rid of all these mods because the whole mod system is going to be changing, and you might as well just get the fresh start. These mod components are going to be used for buying the new sets of mods that come out with Mods 2.0 for Banshee, stuff like you can put on your weapons where like you get Icarus from Destiny 1, you get your better damage to higher level enemies. So basically, you want to be stacking these up as much as you can. Next thing I want to talk about is, let me think. Is that it? Oh, Masterwork cores. Make sure you are stocking these up. As far as I know, I think it's going to take like 10 to 20 Masterwork cores to fully masterwork a weapon you guys don't know, the masterworking system is going to be completely different. You have to do it 10 times. In order to do that, I think you need from 10 to 20 to fully upgrade it. Easiest way I found to get masterwork cores, which I think is just common knowledge at this point, is running your raids every week. Running raids every week is pretty much, you're going to be guaranteed, almost guaranteed to get masterwork drops. So just dismantle them. At this point, you really shouldn't need them. Raid drops should be kind of irrelevant. So that's another big thing that I wanted to touch on. Another thing, I guess, would be getting your gear ready, like finishing your Solstice armor if you want to. I only did it on my Titan. I still don't have it masterworked yet, but I'm gonna finish that out probably very soon. But basically, have the gear that you want. Try and be as high as late as possible. Once again, it really doesn't matter that much, just because of the fact that you're gonna find stuff that's better pretty much instantly. So unless you plan on keeping that gear set for a very long time, there's really no point. I guess the last thing I could really touch on is just collecting all your stuff, like going through and doing all your Valor rank rewards and finishing that out, getting the Ghost Shell. I have the Ghost Shell. Or doing the competitive rewards if you want to. I'm getting closer to the Claymore. I stopped grinding for it after like the first like month, and just because I got annoyed, because no minimap is very fucking annoying. But I guess the last thing I can touch on really is cleaning out your vault. I'm not one of those people to really collect a lot of things that I don't need or don't want to use. Basically all I have in here at the moment is just exotics really, and a few legendaries that I just throw in here just because, like, I have all my exotics I don't have on me or don't want to use at the moment in here. And then I have weapons like the Niflheim Frost, which is a very good weapon that I'm probably going to end up using more of. Then I have like armor in here that I don't know if I'm ever going to use. And basically just random master stuff. Like I have my Better Devils, I have my Nameless Midnight, I have my DFA, which took me fucking 30 fucking 4 Nightfalls to get. I have my Frigid Jackal, which is a very good PvP sniper. I have all this stuff. I basically cleaned it out yesterday of all the stuff I don't use. So, think that's about it on every way that you can really prepare for Forsaken. Once again, if you're like me, you've already started prepping. That's just because I want to be ahead. I want to basically come to the tower and spend 15 to 30 minutes just turning in everything, getting possibly some of the best rolls, getting like a hand cannon with Firefly and Outlaw, or just some crazy shit like that. The night Forsaken comes out, I'll probably be recording me opening up everything into just one big video. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smack that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for some more Forsaken content whenever that drops. Some guides, everything that you can think of Forsaken wise. And also just comment on what you'd like to see whenever Forsaken drops and what you'd like to see now. Destiny's pretty much my main game at the moment, and that's not going to change for a while. So, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment down below on what you'd like to see next. And I'll see you guys in the next video.